Thank you to Native for bringing us today's video. More on them later on. I'm sharing 10 essential grooming habits for a proper glow up in today's video. Hello everyone, Jennifer L. Scott here and welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur. The Glow Up series continues and today we're going to be focusing on grooming habits. I've learned a few secrets over the years that I'm really excited to share with you. We're going to explore 10 essential grooming habits that will contribute to a glow up. Now, what is a glow up? A glow up is a physical and emotional transformation for the better. When you think of a glow up in terms of beauty, you think of lush, youthful, vibrant, plump, moisturized, right? You don't think of dry, cracked, dull, fading, which is where a lot of us feel we are headed. But we can really counteract that by adopting secret grooming habits that are going to contribute to an overall glow up. So let's start off with number 1. This is a major secret that I learned only recently, and it is the secret of the double cleanse. All right, so I have always been a makeup remover wipe person, and then I cleanse my skin. That's how I've removed my makeup all of these years. In my first book, Lessons from Madame Chic, I wrote a lot about the Clairsonic. Well, I think this is the case, but the Clairsonic is not even available anymore. That's what I used to use back in the day. But in recent years, I was always using a makeup remover wipe from the drugstore, and then I would cleanse my skin, and I figured that that was good enough. But one day I was watching a video from a dermatologist, and he said explicitly to not do that. In fact, he recommended using a double cleanse method. And so it was funny because I had literally just bought like a 4-pack of makeup remover wipes when I read that. And I'm thinking, okay, great, now what do I do? But it's true, the double cleanse method is fantastic. It's my favorite way to cleanse my skin now. What that means is you use 2 cleansers. So I read an article here that says the benefit of double cleansing is that the first cleanser will break down any makeup, remove dirt and excess oils from the day, and clean your skin. The second cleanser will address your particular skin type or concern and should have ingredients to hydrate, smooth, or exfoliate and treat acne. So the key with a double cleanser is that they need to be 2 different types to have the desired effect. So the first one is an oil-based cleanser, followed up by a water-based cleanser. So you know that I have been a fan of Paula's Choice for years. That's the skincare line that I have gone back to. I did a review on them like 9 years ago, and I've always loved them. So the 2 cleansers that I use, which I will of course link everything below, is I start off with the Perfect Cleansing Oil with sunflower and coconut, and that takes off all my makeup. And then I follow up with the Optimal Results Hydrating Cleanser. And again, that's like an anti-aging hydrating cleanser that's perfect for my type of skin tone. So it's this double cleanse method. Do you double cleanse? I would love to know in the comment section down below. The second essential grooming habit that is going to contribute to your overall glow up is using either an AHA or a BHA exfoliant. This is very big. This is what I use on my skin. I feel like my skin's looking pretty good lately, okay? I am 41 years old, so I do use the BHA exfoliant. It's a 2% exfoliant with salicylic acid. I use this one from Paula's Choice. I've used others in the past. I know there's a brand called The Ordinary as well. Again, I'll link things down below. But this is their #1 product worldwide. And it's a gentle leave-on exfoliant with salicylic acid that quickly unclogs pores, smooths wrinkles, brightens and evens out skin tone. So some people might say, what is the difference between an AHA, alpha hydroxy acid, and what is the difference between a BHA, a beta hydroxy acid? AHAs are water-soluble chemical exfoliants aiding in removing dead skin cells, and BHAs are oil-soluble chemical exfoliants, meaning they can penetrate the skin through sebaceous glands. Now you can get a consultation to find out what the best one is for you, or you could try by trial and error. You don't have to use the products that I'm recommending here. I'm just saying that when you look for research on skincare, this all comes up. The double cleansing, the exfoliant, and the third thing, which I'm about to tell you, the third essential grooming tip for a glow up, which is to incorporate vitamin C into your skincare routine. This is so major. It is very big. And it's one of those things that you hear all the time and you're thinking, okay, yeah, I know, vitamin C. But really, you have to put it into your skincare routine. So I use the C15 Super Booster by Paula's Choice. I mix this into my nighttime moisturizer every evening. I put it over my face and my neck. So why vitamin C? Here are some of the bonuses for vitamin C. Hydration, brightening, reducing redness, reducing hyperpigmentation, reducing the appearance of under eye circles. It promotes collagen production. That's a big one. It may help prevent sagging. It may protect against sun damage. For me, it's the brightening. I feel like it really works. It counteracts the dullness in my skin, and it's like a little dose of sunshine. So vitamin C added to your skincare routine, crucial. I'm going to break away right now to tell you about Native, who have kindly sponsored today's video, and we are going to step into number 4, which is deodorant. Obviously, you need to wear deodorant if you want to have a glow up. You need to smell good and have good hygiene. This is perfect, okay? So I switched to aluminum-free deodorant in my 20s, and I have never looked back. I will never use deodorant with aluminum in it again. And I absolutely love Native, and you know that I have been using them for years. So Native are aluminum-free, paraben-free, vegan, and cruelty-free with familiar and simple ingredients you know, such as coconut oil and shea butter. Native stays all day with 24-hour odor protection, even after a full day of moving around or exercise. My favorite thing about them are their amazing scents. So this time I chose cherry and vanilla macaron, which is honestly so amazing. An old favorite, coconut and vanilla, that's the one I always put in my box. And finally, powder and cotton, which is a comforting old school scent. 3 deodorants would be $39 normally, but with my link and code, you'll get them for $26. That's over 33% off. So with my code, you can also get 20% off any body wash or toothpaste. Thank you so much to Native for bringing us today's video. Okay, let's move on to the 5th essential grooming habit that's going to contribute to your glow up, and that is to use cuticle oil on your nails. Now, I know a large majority of the Daily Connoisseur audience do at-home manicures like I do. London Town is my favorite nail polish brand. I love them. They're 9-free, so high quality. So I'm always doing my nails at home. But a problem that I suffer from, no surprise, is dry cuticles. I just always have dry cuticles. And that never looks good. When you look at your hands, if you have dry, brittle cuticles, it ruins the effect of your manicure. So cuticle oil is crucial. Now, I used to think you could only do cuticle oil when you're giving yourself a manicure, but you can actually put cuticle oil on your nails at any time and rub it into the bed of your nail and your cuticles, even if you have nail polish on your hands. And this is going to help to keep them looking good. The 6th essential grooming habit to contribute to a glow up has to do with your heels. And I know I talk about this a lot, but it's really important. You can't have a glow up if you have dry, cracked, unsightly heels on your feet. And we are headed into the spring and summer months. So I talked about this in my What You Look Like From Behind video, and I'm going to reiterate it here. So use the foot file. I have that famous foot file. It's so good, from Amazon. And then here is the secret to keeping your heels moisturized. You could find it at any drugstore. It's petroleum jelly. I just use Vaseline. I put it on my heels, I put some socks on, and then I go to sleep and my heels look amazing the next day. So you don't need to have these expensive products necessarily to get your heels in shape. If you keep this up regularly and then you wear slippers in the house and shoes when you go outside, which is a little hard for me because I like to be barefoot when I'm outside, but sometimes I do that, but I just take care of it when I get back in. So foot file, petroleum jelly, and socks. There you go. Tip number 7 is all over body moisturizer. So we tend to focus on our face and our neck. Maybe you might moisturize your hands, but we forget about the rest of our body. Now, a glow up has connotations of lusciousness, of moist skin, of just a rich sort of beauty that comes from within. And so if you have dry, ashy, flaky skin, that's really giving the opposite effect as far as grooming goes. So I have so many different recommendations for moisturizers that you can use. Some of my favorites off the top of my head are the Bend Soap Company, which they have amazing goat milk lotions. Adele Natural Cosmetics has this incredible body butter that is so moisturizing. London Town has body whip. They also have like a moisturizing conditioner you can use in the shower. I'll leave all of my favorites linked down below. But you must moisturize yourself. Penrose, which is one of my favorite perfume brands, they have a lotion that smells like their perfumes. We'll get to perfume in just a minute. But anyway, the point is that you find something you like and you moisturize yourself at least once a day regularly so that your skin stays nice and hydrated. The 8th grooming tip to contribute to your overall glow up is moisturized lips. Are you noticing a trend here? We're talking about moisturization a lot. So this is something that I suffer from immensely, and that is dry lips. I don't know if it's an indication that I'm dehydrated, I need to drink more water, probably. So I'm working on that, but we're talking about grooming habits here. It is really important to exfoliate your lips and hydrate them on a regular basis. My 2 favorite lip products are the Paula's Choice Hyaluronic Acid and Peptide Lip Booster with squalene. This stuff is amazing. I also love the Emile Cordon lip pots. Those are very high quality, a luxury lip product, but they keep my lips hydrated better than anything I've ever tried. Chapsticks and things from the drugstore, they just don't seem to work for me. Keeping your lips hydrated, this is very big. You could wear a gloss. It's something I need to work on because my lips are always dry, so this is really for me. But yes, keeping those lips moisturized really contributes. Tip number 9, let's talk about having good breath. We can't really talk about grooming if we're not talking about that. Clearly we want our mouth to look amazing and have nice, fresh white teeth and, you know, newly brushed, but let's talk about the breath for a second. So it's very important, obviously, to keep breath mints or gum or some sort of thing in your handbag with you as you go about the day. I've discovered a breath mint that is so incredible. It's actually a dissolving gum, and it lasts so much longer than anything I have ever tried. It's called Mouth Off, and I bought these myself. They're a little pricey. I've been eyeing them for a while and I thought, do I really want to spend that? But I tried them for the sake of this video and they are incredible. The fresh breath lasts for so long, and I looked them up. They are plant-based, sugar-free, plastic-free, and they have no artificial ingredients, which I like too because a lot of mints are loaded with that and they're terrible. Or if they're not, they don't last more than 5 minutes. So anyway, I'm gonna leave Mouth Off down below. I totally love this. It's a dissolvable gum, so it dissolves like a mint, but it's a gum. It's great. And finally, tip number 10 for essential grooming is to smell good. Now we talked about this with the deodorant, but I'm going to talk about perfume here. Now I know that a lot of people are sensitive and they don't like perfume. It's just about what works for you. What do you like? So I love the Penrose brand because their perfumes are not overpowering. They are so delicate. They smell so good. My favorite 3 scents from them are Secret Genius, Merrymaker, and Mystical Misfit. And they have a quiz. You could take a quiz and find out what your scent profile would be. So I highly recommend Penrose's perfume. Another favorite of mine, which honestly is really sad, is Stella by Stella McCartney. And it's sad because they've discontinued it. I felt so old because I went to Sephora and I didn't see it on the shelf. So I asked the girl who worked there and I said, do you carry Stella by Stella McCartney? And she looked at me blankly like, what is that? She didn't even know what it was. And this was my favorite perfume for well over a decade, so they don't make it anymore. Anyway, but that's fine because I love the Penrose scents now too, so I'm glad that I found those. But if you find a scent that you like, don't overpower yourself with it. Don't spray it all over your body, maybe just one place like your wrist, and just be conscious of that because over time you forget what you smell like if you're used to it, so don't overpower yourself. But just to find your favorite scent and to wear it if it brings you joy. Some people like wearing essential oils or other things to make them smell nice, maybe a scented lotion or something like that. So smelling nice and looking good and feeling moisturized and lush, this is all going to contribute to your overall glow up. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and thank you to Native for bringing it to us. Don't forget to use my link and code below, and you will get 3 deodorants for just $26. That's over 33% off. Take care, everyone. Keep calm and remain classy, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.